hello everyone. I forgot to clean off the thing. Let me take off the Twitch thing really quick. There we go. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Genshin Impact. I'm Ken Lamadia, your adventure from another world. And today, we're going to be doing, some rolling. For Kokomi. I only have like 50 rolls I want to use. Cause right now, last time when we rolled for Eula, we got Tanari in, when we lost our 50-50. So we lost our 50-50 and then we rolled Tanari. So, when we rolled Eula, right? So that means right now, we have guaranteed. And so I kind of want to save that for Liney maybe, to make that easier. So yeah. Let's go to a nice spot to wish. Let's get that out of the way. Let's not delay. Cause I want to do Baizhu's quest too. That is also what we're going to be doing today. So let's go to the Songnomia Shrine. I could have teleported to a different teleport point, huh? I TP to a weird TP point. Anyways. OMG, gambling addiction time. Hi, Vivian. Yeah. I have a slight addiction, but not to gambling, just to adventure. And you know, in order to adventure more in Genshin Impact, I need to gamble sometimes. You know, it's just how it is. Alright. Let's go on top of the roof. And you know, if we get Kokomi, we get Kokomi. I just, like, if we're going up to pity anyways, that's why I want to, like, only do so many rolls. Because if we're going to be going to pity anyways, I'd rather get Liney. But if we get in early, then I have no problem. Because, you know, I'll still be getting more stuff. Hey, let's bring out Goro. Let's bring out Goro. Oh, Rainy. I don't know where Goro is. There's Goro.
Prepare to move out.
Alright, Goro, bring Kokomi home in this temple. Alright? Bring Kokomi home in this temple, and I won't touch your ears. You failed. You're about to get pet. You're gonna get pet, boy. Alright. Wow, and it wasn't even anything good. Wow. Okay. Temple number 2. No. Get. At least we got a rollback. Temple number 3. Can we do it? No, we can't. Bears on. It's number 4, right? I think. I can maybe count. Number 4. Still nothing. I'm like unlucky. I never early pity. I've never ever early pitied in my entire life. That's a lie. I literally early pitied last stream. But I never early pity like when I want to. You know? Alright. I think this is the last one. No, one more. Let's do one more. You know, because I'm bad. Let's just do one more. It's not a gamble. It's only a problem when I run out of crystals. Okay, yeah, Kokomi was not for us. That's what the game said. The game said you don't get Kokomi this time. Sorry, Goro. You failed. You messed up, dude. I gave you one chance, and you blew it.
Time for a house call.
Let's give him his artifacts that he shares. He shares some stuff with Dea. I think it's just the flower, though. Or the feather, rather. Yeah. Alright. Time for him. It's Baizhu time. Let's do Baizhu, and let's have, our girl Hu Tao. Dreamer luck where? Not today. Not today. Sadly, none today. Let's, also do Farazan. What constellation is that for her now? Ooh. C4 then? Or no, C3. Okay, not bad. It's disappointing that we didn't get Kokomi, but I wanna be safe. I wanna get Liney. I wanna get Liney. He's really cute. I mean Kokomi's really cute too, but I have Baizhu, and Baiju's already an amazing healer. So like, I don't know. I'll get Kokomi one of these days though. Next time, next rerun for sure. I say that, and then she's gonna be like reran with the Hydro Archon. I say that, and then she's gonna be reran with the Hydro Archon. That's like exactly what's gonna happen. Right, quests. Do I need to unlock it still? I do. Oh, Rainy. Let's begin. The search of a physician. Kokomi is the new Hydro Archon. Maybe. I don't think so. I think there is a Hydro Archon, and I think I want them. Hello.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Yeah, are you here to buy some medicine, dude? He's gonna be like, my parents are dead.
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
It's us, the champions of interrupting conversations.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad?
Where'd Dad go?
A fully grown man managed to get lost in Liyue Harbor.
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried
He's
that it's
just a
getting more
little bit,
serious.
Dorian. Hi, Dorian. Welcome to the stream. Welcome.
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile,
Welcome.
been getting worse and worse. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city
Baizhu.
gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. When I turned
okay.
back around, my dad was
One
gone.
second.
I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be
One
able
second.
to find that
I
many
got a great reply for
people. Then
that.
I figured maybe I can ask some other
Let
people. in
me
the city
just
to
go
help.
into YouTube Studio real quick.
We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Yeah, we're so great at finding people. Just give me a minute, Paimon, okay? I'll respond really fast. I just need to go into my live control room. There we go. Put you in a little timeout. If you want to send spammy messages like that, you get timed out. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Alrighty, let's get back into it. It'll be a piece of cake for us.
Help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog. Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Do snakes normally have good senses of smell?
There's no
I know about that. You banned him. I mean, I muted him. I didn't ban him. He's just timed out for a little bit. He's just gonna take a little time out.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Don't worry.
Uncle Baizhu.
Aww.
Now's not the time.
Haha.
My dear boy,
Old.
could you
Baizhu
tell me
old.
more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Yes, Uncle... Dr. Baizhu.
Well, you see,
I see. And your
my
family
father
lives in
has
the village, you say?
Alzheimer's.
I visit patients there frequently.
He gets
but I
real
don't recall
forgetful
ever seeing you
sometimes.
or your parents.
Alzheimer's is actually scary.
My mom doesn't like
shouldn't
meeting
joke
other
about that.
people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
She's like, just, you know, a little introverted. She just doesn't like talking to people.
Baizhu, by
It's a
any
mood.
chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is.
Yo,
Do you know my mom,
Baizhu,
Dr.
Baiju's so, like,
I certainly
cool.
do.
What a good
Great.
doctor. He
Gigi,
knows.
Are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine. So
Ah.
I'd very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Let's go. Let's hang out.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful.
No opinion.
We are most grateful for
I'll
your
hang you out
support.
too. That's my opinion.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
I will point at the sign.
Is very important.
Thank you.
The rules
Then I'll
sign.
leave
I'll
you to
bring it
handle
up.
the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
Alright. Talk to the guards. Because they're always so helpful. Listen, I just don't know. You know, these guards, not the most helpful guys. Like, they literally tried to arrest me just for, like, walking around. Because the big dragon man decided to be dramatic and fake his death. Like, bro. Bro. How efficient are these Mellowlith guys? Because I literally beat, like, all of them up one time. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't think these guys are the most reliable. But we'll check in. Maybe they did something right this time. Maybe. Alright. See what's going on.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield.
Are they looking for the same
How do we
guy?
get the people.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found
Oh,
out
okay,
anything
so he
about my
told them
dad?
already. Okay.
Ah, hey there,
Good, good.
buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search.
It's, you
Any
know,
new
it's so
developments to
funny to
update
me
us on?
that Baiju's like a doctor and he's like this really sickly
We were just
guy
discussing how
and he
we're
walks
running out
around
of
with a crop
manpower.
top.
As for updates,
He just walks around with
I'm sorry to
exposed
say
midriff, bro.
that we've searched
That
the
cannot be
surrounding area
like,
thoroughly, but didn't
if it
find
was like
anything.
cold weather, I guess
The
they always
guards at the
kind of like
crossing at the head said
coastal.
they hadn't
So the
seen
weather's
anyone
probably
either,
never like
so
really
I don't
that
believe he
cold.
was heading
Like
towards
if
the
it
way
was
he
cold,
claims.
dude, you'd get
But
sick.
it is
You'd get
possible that he
sick
was bound
again.
for Lu Hua
Well, not
Pu.
again. He's already sick.
Lu Hua
He'd probably get
Pu.
like more
The
sick.
terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
How would he get all the way over there? I should really value style over health. He's kind of a Chad. Kind of a Chad for that.
You will.
I'll take that area.
Great. We can't thank you
There's
enough.
no way this dude made it all the way
Sorry we
out
weren't
there.
able to find your dad, buddy.
If this guy got
That's
that
okay.
lost,
Thank you for
if he
trying.
got that lost, dude, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he got that lost. That would be a little wild. Alright. To Lu Hua Pu. I guess it's not that far. I was like thinking of like this side of Lu Hua Pu. I guess it's not that far if you're like coming from that side. I guess it's not that far. Alright. Man, you know what's crazy? I saw like the sale numbers for banners. Cause like apparently Eula's and Klee was like the least the worst performing banner on like all of Genshin. Apparently Baiju's is also pretty down there. I forget which part it was, but it was not very high up. It was like one of the lowest banners
Can you
for
hear me?
new 3.0 characters. I wonder if that's because it took so long for him to come out that like everybody who wanted him kind of just like already had saved up their stuff.
Oh no. It's
You know?
you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Bro is about to wander right off a cliff. That's crazy.
Watch where you're going.
Hotel!
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright?
Girl said, hey, listen, I'd love to put you in the ground, but maybe not right now.
Dad!
Hu Tao, the queen.
My, who do we have here? It's the traveler.
I love her
Cargo
voice so much.
And my worst nightmare.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
She's like, oh gosh, that guy who takes care of the dead kid.
Saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
You?
Dude, this guy's having it rough right now,
And
bro.
you live just west of Chingsa Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog
Poor
your memory?
guy.
Oh.
Hu Tao's beef with Baizhu is so funny.
Jialiang? Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm Jialiang, and I need to see
I think Hu Tao is just funny in general. Hu Tao's like such a goofy character.
Doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape.
I wish we got to see more of her in the Archon quest. I think that would have been entertaining
Sorry, Hu Tao.
to have seen her in the Archon quest.
On us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
This is
Come
the state
on,
to take him to
Baizhu.
Boo Boo Pharmacy, isn't it?
Tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Aww.
Use what?
Is Hu Tao writing a call-out post? She's gonna make a call-out post on her twitter.com.
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
But more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst.
Yeah?
If that
Yeah,
happens,
there's
the
just
consequences
God
will be
remains
unbelievable.
inside. Is
I'm sorry. What?
yeah. What? Excuse me?
Remains?
That's kind of something that doesn't normally get
There's
into
no
people.
need
How did
to
that get
worry,
inside of
Director
him?
Who. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me?
Yeah. What
Besides,
reason?
It was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great uncle into this?
Dang.
Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure
I'd be
this
sus of
man,
him too.
Nothing more.
This is a really
Of course,
sus
if you have any
conversation.
doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Don't forget we're here too.
We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jialiang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake. And
Only because of not because she likes you.
You must
Idiot.
be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well,
She'd
time is
be
of the
popping out
essence.
that pole
Let's get
arm like,
ourselves back
bitch.
to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
What are you doing? What do you think you're doing, huh? He has God remains in him. Why ain't you doing anything, huh? You're not doing anything.
Blockages
Loser?
within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and
Um,
energy circulation.
That's not
I
good.
see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry.
He's gonna be like, oh no, he's going to die for sure.
He sure will find a way.
That's what he's gonna say.
Right, Baizhu.
He's gonna be like, oh no.
Are you? Do you know when
dad's
your father
dead.
first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But
When did
it
the
wasn't
God
as bad as
touch
this
him?
when I
When
was
did you
still
get the
little.
God inside of him?
So it's been a long
Can you move
time
my model a little
indeed.
bit? Is it a grim
No,
prognosis?
I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me
Oh,
again tomorrow.
there we go, that's
morning.
better.
I promise that by then, you will
I'm
find
not
his father
blocking the
healthy
text.
and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, Please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
Bet.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yeah, so don't be messing around.
Absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
I'll be heading out now too.
Bye for now, everyone.
We love a girly pop whose business is funerals, but still wants the doctor to do his job right.
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
What are you plotting? What are you cooking, Baizhu? I remember all the theories that, like, when Pantalones, when we saw Pantalone in the Winter Lasso trailer, I remember, like, how everyone was like, oh my god, he looks exactly like Baizhu. Oh my god, Baiju's secretly Pantalone. I mean, like, Baiju's master?
Be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baiju's busy.
What if
eating
Baiju's
dinner.
master's Pantalone? What if Baiju's master's pants? Ask around for information. And by that, we mean ask Hu Tao.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess.
He's so serious.
From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh,
Yeah.
and
What about this master guy?
you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system.
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life
I
and
see.
death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify God's remains when we see them.
Is God's remains like
Gets it now.
like radiation in the air after like a nuclear bomb? Is it like that?
Spot them.
Like if a god died in an area,
Certainly from his master.
there'll just
Who
be
was
like
also my great-uncle.
god remains all over
Baiju's
that
master
place?
was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Ah.
Wow, fancy that. Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baiju's master?
According
Bro
to
wanted
my
to be a
grandpa,
doctor.
He and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to
Ah,
leave
that's
the
fun.
family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him.
His grandpa said, dude, you can't be saving people. What about the family
So my
business?
grandpa inherited the funeral parlor.
What about the family business? We need people to die. We need people to die. You can't be going around healing people and making them better. You need to get sick and die so that their families have to buy funerals and buy caskets and coffins
Kinda hard to imagine.
and pay us money, money, money.
Drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives. That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about
He was a
him.
sussy
And
pharmacist.
on top of that, the kind of medicine
A
practiced in the
pharmacist,
Chenyu
if you will.
tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In
Ah.
what way?
What do you, yeah.
No, my grandpa didn't know the specifics.
And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know
Gotta
about
make him
Baizhu
cuff
is
it
that
up.
he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway,
Mortality?
so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
Interesting.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind.
We'll just have to ask Baizhu about it tomorrow. Yup. Be like, hey, yo, Baizhu, what's up? What you doing? What you want? What are you doing? What are you plotting? You smell and you don't smell good.
It's a new day. Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and
New
check
day,
out
just
how
like that.
Liang is doing.
Dad!
Oh,
Are you?
Dad, you remember me!
he did it. He's cured.
Yes, I remember now. Oh, I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now,
What?
all
She's
you need
missing
to do is
too?
concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's
And
wonderful.
I didn't catch that. I didn't know
can't
they were
thank you
both
enough,
missing.
Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not
Okay,
making
his
a
master's
visit
dead.
in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li, what was her reason again?
Bro forgot.
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
He just needs to vibe and maybe he'll come back to him.
Stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least
Chill for the next few days, dude. You don't need to do
Hu,
anything.
Do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You
Hmm.
really did manage to suppress it, huh?
He did it. He got rid of all the god remains.
How did you accomplish this in a single night?
Nothing sussy.
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue.
You can just
to
use this
monitor
dendro
Jia
vision.
Liang
It's
for
okay.
As long as you wish.
Right?
Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Funny. He sure looks a little worse for wear. Something's wrong.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes.
Ting Sheng
of
is so
course.
cute.
Everyone, please excuse Chiang Sheng and myself for a moment.
She is so cute. I love little sneak. What a homie. She knew that bro was going through it, so she's like, okay, we need to get out of here.
Seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a
Or just like
secret from
waltzing up.
everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
Hi, bestie. Ken.
Why did you follow us here?
I thought you were looking a little unwell.
It's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about
Bro.
putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jia Liang's illness. Instead, He transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Life Force? That's crazy, Baizhu.
Can you please explain all of this?
This dude is like
My
using his
predecessors in
own life
medicine forged a
to heal
contract with
people?
Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients.
That's
I
crazy.
believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has
Who
not
would wanna
been
poison
purged from
him?
Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a name.
Damn!
I'll have you know that I
Paimon, that's rude.
even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale.
She's more useful than you, dude.
He is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa.
He's the boss here.
You shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
You're looking even worse now than before.
Wait a
Are you
sec.
sure you're okay?
Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
That.
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still,
Dude, I don't know.
Baiju's life force is
Exactly,
not
dude. You're
unlimited.
literally transferring your life
Find a way
force.
to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body, and soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Aww, she cares. She cares so much about him. That's so sweet. Come on, Baizhu, let us help you out.
Don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
So, what are the next steps?
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it.
Clear the house.
Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple, Jiang Li.
You see? What if it was somebody who wanted to, like, get at Zhang Li? And, like, so the poison was meant for her. But it was just, what's his face? The dad ended up taking it. Maybe that's the case. Dude, why are you here? Die. Every time I teleport there. Every time. There's just that boy there.
Faster.
Bamboo shoot. Alright. Let's go. I feel like this house over here was like blocked off on the map before. I feel like I remember it being here, but I feel like it was blocked off before. Like, I remember this being where the border was. I don't remember this house being here. Last time I was over here.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden.
Sure,
I've
yeah.
never noticed it before.
Nor have I.
Same.
And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
For real, she was so unnoticed that the game's border was like, yep, there's nothing over there.
It slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiangli? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
Yeah.
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than
Dang,
me.
Alge.
As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family.
Girl probably didn't want you to
The
know.
last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiangli or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Yeah.
Paimon never knew
Good
you
doctor.
were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming
Dang.
type. Sorry.
I mean, he is a little
So
saucy.
a few words from
He
me
does
is
walk
enough to
around with a
dispel
white
all
snake
your
around his neck and
suspicions?
take care of a dead girl.
You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
Yeah, he might be evil still.
Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Bro said, I could be evil, you don't know.
Let's leave the idle chatter there.
For all you
now.
know, I'm a member of the
Jiangli
VTUBER
has
Harbingers.
lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Let's split up and look for clues. Go inside the house? No. Right, several faint marks can be seen on the pillar. Maybe it was used to record Ayu's height. No autoplay. There's some folded writing near the bottom mark. The more quickly Ayu grows up, the sooner he can leave. Judging by the number of the marks on the pillar, the family has led a secluded existence here for many, many years. The firewood is neatly stacked, and the logs were cut with great power and precision. Whoever chopped the firewood must have been physically fit. Some of the logs at the bottom of the pile have begun to rot. It must have been a while since any new wood was added to the pile. Some roof tiles broke. Mom and I tried to get up and take a look, but we didn't manage. Luckily, Dad's been able to fix them in no time. The dinner table was a bit wobbly today. When we sat down to eat, Dad tried to fix it, but ended up breaking one of the legs by accident. Dad's forgetting things again. I'll have to write it all down for now, and read it back to him when he's feeling better.
Traveler,
Aww.
Paimon, come quick.
What's up, Baizhu? What'd you find?
What is this?
That definitely looks like a spooky.
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
God remains?
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains. Is it breathing? Paimon's not
Oh,
doing
yuck.
things, is she?
I don't like that.
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
That's crazy.
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If
Yeah,
it's a
some poisons
concoction
are
of this
just
kind we're dealing
alive, just
with, then
breathing.
both the
They're just
poison
little
and
guys.
Jialiang's system
Is that what you're
and
trying to
this
tell
one
me?
here are likely minor loads.
Hmm.
Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
See.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jialiang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading!
He was heading back
Only
towards
one
Chingsa
thing could have
village.
been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
Ugh, this is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang?
Yeah. What kind of person?
Why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden?
Because we all know what's going
This
on.
poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment.
We all know what's going on, and you're not very smart, Paimon.
He's likely a resident of the house. You mean...
What the heck, lady?
Why would he poison himself?
Paimon, you are so dumb. Paimon, you are like the dumbest person. Why are you so dumb? How are you this stupid?
Think a
How?
little harder,
How do you do
Paimon.
it? How do you
Someone
manage
else who
to be
lives
this
here.
unintelligent? Look at the.
And
That's
who
the.
might
I'm
have
giving that look too.
expertise in
See the
crafting
traveler's face. The traveler's like,
Huh? So you're saying it was Jiang Li?
like no, dude. Yes. Duh.
That doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
I don't know. Maybe
I
because she's
agree.
mean.
It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Maybe she is now.
Look at the
You haven't
facts,
seen her in
though.
like so many years,
How
Baizhu.
many
How do
people
you
in
know?
The entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains.
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jialiang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
Do you know of a method to neutralize the poison?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother lode is purged.
So let's
if
find
we
that
find and
monula.
destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Chingsa village?
I've only heard the rumors, nothing concrete.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
Oh, people.
Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime.
She's getting old.
These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life.
I
fear
see.
that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
She's getting goldbud.
whoa.
She's golding.
Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery.
She's
if you ask
golding.
Paimon.
She's getting goldbud.
Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing
She's
the
adorable.
chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your
Oh
stomach.
yeah, then why does Baizhu cough every time he runs?
Wow, that's amazing!
That sounds a little caption,
Baizhu,
Chung.
maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
I don't know. Sounds a little cap.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules.
He's basically saying, Paimon, you're too stupid. You're not smart enough. You need to have a brain.
What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Yeah. Strange. Baizhu has a weak constitution. And didn't his master pass away at an early age?
Ugh, Paimon's mad. You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you. Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man. Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck. This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
Yep.
All right,
Because you are
everybody, calm
baby.
down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? If it were
Oh my god, are we gonna call her
they'd go their whole
bestie?
lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
Actually, I do have someone that I can call.
What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say.
You got
traveler.
connections.
We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about?
Yeah, because he won't come if you try to call him Paimon. He doesn't care about you. You're a loser. Not cool like us. Ciao, you there? Boom, just like that. Just like that. What a bestie. What a bro.
Gets Paimon every time.
He just pops up.
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Not you,
Well,
apparently.
This is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The
Hey.
lantern night when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Aww.
You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before.
That was so edgy.
I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Actually, I wanted to ask you about dead gods. You know, a normal thing to ask about.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Chinxa village.
That's a weird place to
Vile
keep
monster
god
known as
remains.
The Chi once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Chinxa village was founded
so
sometime after
are
that.
all
seal
the
is still
statues of the
mostly
seven
intact. If the Chi
used to
is the
seal?
source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground.
The Chi?
However,
Is that it?
its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary, but when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Thank you.
Nothing.
You said,
I do
Snake.
not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
Bars.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather
He said,
different from the way I remember them.
he said, immortality, overrated. All your friends are gonna die and then you're gonna be really depressed
If the
and in
god
pain
remains are
because you have
leaking from
the
underground,
you have bad
the
karma
Omni must be paying
from
a
killing
visit to the
gods.
subterranean cave on her herb gathering trips. If we can find the cave.
Master, there's a problem.
Gray?
Bro came running all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy.
What happened?
Credit to him. That's like
Okay,
across the
just
entire
shut your
dang
mouth
country.
And tell me everything.
It's Jiaoyang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed.
Hmm.
Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
Alright. Yes, sir.
Faster.
Sounded, whoa, he kind of like deepened his voice there. That's kind of, oh. Baizhu. Right. And it's so commanding there. The Boo Boo Pharmacy. I love that name for it. It's such a cute name for a pharmacy. The Da 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 da. It's shaped like a big old onion. Oh, I never got the thing here. Like, what's it called? I forget what these are called. Viewpoints. Look at that. What a pretty view. Alright. Baizhu.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Chi-Chi doing a squat.
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
Yeah.
How is he doing?
Bro just looked at her like, dude, you are dead.
Dr. Baizhu, you're back. My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word
Oh
out anymore.
god, yeah, that's not good.
When Wei left, he was still conscious. But now...
Yeah, Gui was probably sprinting for like a
Please
full
take
3
Jiao
hours.
to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
I'll do it.
He's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to save Jialiang?
Oh, please don't worry. Dr. Baizhu will find a way.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, your dad wasn't looking good, kid. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Baizhu is like top 10 doctors. Hu Tao, what are you thinking?
Fancy running into you guys at a place like this. What are the chances?
Girl, alright, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just battling against some writer's block, so I took a stroll to see if I could get my muse back. Yep.
Yeah,
it's
uh-huh.
Stealthy as a snake. She
Of
can hear them
course.
coming, plants a little bait, and they all come running.
Still worried about
You better
Baizhu?
not snitch on me, okay?
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, bestie. You are good with me. I just saw you. Just wanted to chat. You're good. Don't worry. Secret's safe with me, Hu Tao. I won't tell anyone. Hu Tao is best girl after all. We
How
gotta
are you feeling, Dad?
make sure that she's
Are you still hurting
alright. She's
anywhere?
good.
You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but
Bro,
somehow
how
I
much
feel
life
even
force
better
did
than
you pump
usual.
into him? That cannot be healthy.
Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really?
That's not good.
Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiang Li once we find her.
Dude. Your wife probably
Speaking of
poisoned
which,
her.
Has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
Your wife probably
No,
poisoned you.
The Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with
Poor kid.
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now.
Yeah, Herbalist Guai, #1. Go. He's got this. You can trust him.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Yeah, he's gonna totally get up
Baizhu
soon
hasn't shown
and
his
wanna
face
hang out.
ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think he...
Let's go check up on him.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
Morning.
Huh?
You're finally awake? That was far too risky. Even with me here to help you balance your chi.
Yeah,
There
you
was no
popped off,
time.
dude.
I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something.
Yeah?
Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's tucking
He's
behind
not
my
dead.
backs again?
Calm down.
Baizhu! Changsheng!
Are you both okay?
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to
Dude, he
transfer a
sounds so
rather large
tired.
amount of life force on this occasion. But with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jialiang seemed fine
Girl looks
yesterday.
eepy.
Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs.
Dang, that's
Though
rough.
It was created from
Poor
god
guy.
remains. This formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
That's why
Still,
Zhongli did it.
Using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition.
Yeah, you
Moreover,
probably shouldn't be using
the
dead
longer he
god
relied upon
remains
this
to
medicine, the more resistant
to
his
help your
body
husband.
became
That's
to it.
not a very good idea.
Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy. Or he could have
She might be
still
doing that at
perished
the very
any
moment.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is
that's
just
not good.
as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected
Girl.
that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate.
Perhaps it just do be like that.
Sacrifice one's own life to save others.
Yeah.
To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible, whatever the cost may be.
Hey,
Well, I think that it's too
Fate
early
Grand
to say
Order?
with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case,
more gotcha,
I've
more gotcha.
stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to god remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days,
Bro,
I am fearing the worst.
why are you here? Why are you outside? You should be inside. Why are you listening to this
It's me,
conversation?
Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you.
Bro, you are not coming
You've
with.
done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiangli's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way.
Alright.
I'm sure
No
I'll be
further
able to
than that,
remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart.
Gotta
For
stay
your
here
own
and rest,
safety,
bro.
You should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now, before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it.
Yeah, what if your wife
Are you
isn't
sure
good?
you're
What if she's
prepared for
dead? And you leave IU all alone?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear?
Dang.
There's only one thing I fear now,
Anger.
and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Bro, now Hu Tao's listening. Who's gonna appear behind the wall next? Now Hu Tao's listening. Ichi.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yup, we're going.
This could be a long one.
Yeah, gotta
Could you
get
please prepare a dose
some
of the
chi
usual
taken
formula?
care of.
Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Yeah, don't burn yourself. Go, baby, go. Go do the thing.
Everyone, please be careful.
Okie dokie. Is she still back here? No, she's not. Girly Pop is already out. She's already going. She's already on her way. You should go that way too. Time to get hit by a boar again. The boar's not here because we killed that. Let's go. Not taking random damage because of a boar. Grab this bamboo shoot for health. Thanks to Baizhu's super cool traveling skill. Grabbing the bamboo shoot and healing up. Hi, Hilly Churls. Hi, Hilly Churls. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, Hilly Churl. You're not him. Him is Hero from a morgue. You're not him.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe?
We'll have to see.
Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way.
All right. Lead the way, buddy.
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Da da da.
I feel a dull ache in my heart.
Moves so slow.
This must be the way.
Like, I'm glad at least he's not walking. At least he's like jogging, you know?
This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious presence here.
Wow.
Even I
She
can
like
sense
put her
it.
house right next to it.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay? should...
No. I have to keep going. Jiangli is still
Bro,
waiting
you are
for me.
going to die.
Then let's hurry.
Sir, you are going to die. It ain't no joke. Death. Your death is going to happen.
What shall we do?
Let's put him, and let's have,
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not?
Let me see, give him his Jade Palm. Like, start! Domain time, that means we're getting to the end of this quest. That means we're getting to the end here.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead?
Spooky
The
ghosts.
marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders.
Maybe
that
there's
dug
some
this
treasure
tunnel.
in this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their
Probably
tools?
because of all the cha.
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But
Because she beat all them up.
she said
That's why
that
they
the
left.
method would cause me to curses.
She
Why
said
can't I
this
remember
method
what
would
she
cause you to
said?
forget. Because, and now you're forgetting, and now
Listen,
you're like, I can't
Jiao.
remember.
Come on, let's keep going.
Because you won't remember it. She told you that. That's what she told you.
Brace yourselves.
Be still.
The doctor will see you now.
Oh wow, Baizhu with multiple constellations gets an extra yip. That's so good. Constellation is that? Check. Oh, cutscene first, then I can check.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I don't see any dust on the sensor's surface. The burn marks inside are still fresh. I don't think this is left here by the treasure hoarders.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure? Cause we did run into that.
Well,
group of
obviously
monsters
it's
just
not
now.
burning anymore,
The
Paimon.
incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiangli was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right.
So
This sensor,
reckless.
It belongs to Jiangli. Yes, this was the place. This is where I told Jiangli to give me the poison.
Ah.
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is
Bro's
right
gonna
below us.
die, dude.
Waiting
That's
for
so
me.
sad.
I can feel it. We're getting close.
Let's go.
We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Activate. Let me see his constellation. Oh, it's a C1? Maybe I might roll for C1 Baizhu next time he comes back. Because that'd be really helpful. When you're an active character, it's a nearby opponent. Baizhu will release Gloss or Glimmer Spice. Unleash one attack, dealing Baiju's attack damage. You know, wow. C2 is really good too. Wow. Baizhu has really good constellations. Baizhu has some really nice constellations. I might roll for see one of them if I have the chance.
Aha! We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Oh, what's this stuff?
Stabilize.
No, nothing I can do. That's okay. Okie dokie. Push. Activate. Boom. See what's over here. A common chest. We like those, we take those. Push. Activate. What's going on over here? I like this background music. Very atmospheric.
Think you can get
The
away?
nice flute. Nice flute.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yahoo!
Solidify. Cascade.
Get him. Where'd they go? Why'd you go all the way over there? What's wrong with you? And there's this one. He's just doing whatever he wants. That's a good C1 though. I think C1s that like double a character's E are like the best C1s. Because like an extra charge for your E can go so far. You know? Alright. Push, push, push. Go, 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 go. Oh, whoops. Oopsie. Let me see what's over here really quick. Anything? No. Don't look like it. Okay, let's push that again. And this time not mess up. Go. Can't I activate it? What is going on? What do I need to do? Do I need to, like, push this one back over there? And then, like, activate it and, like, be a chain reaction, maybe? Maybe? Hey, let's go. I figured it out. Alright. Anything over here? No. Alright, let's keep going. Where are you? But... Oh, wait, there's chest down there. Chest. Wait, so then what's over here? Oh, let me climb back up. Joke's on you.
Here we go.
Because I got Fenty. So I can go back up wherever I want. Yeah, your barriers mean nothing to me. Oh. No, it's a barrier. Okay. Your barrier, though, that barrier does mean something to me. Alright. Oh, man. Big man.
Zhongli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Boom, boom.
Mind the deluge.
You ready for it to rain, buddy?
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Sayonara.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse.
She's
but
still
her
alive.
condition is quite grave.
That's good, that's good.
The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Dang.
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away! It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect.
Oh no.
And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under
He's gonna
control.
start getting bad.
So, if it stops working... Oh no. Are you saying...
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that, we can't just give up on him! Baizhu, you're a great doctor! Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
Oh, dude's got a bad heart disease.
Continue to take the
Not
poison,
good.
which would buy you some time. As for Jiang Li, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiang Li have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days.
You can't be thinking about that again.
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiang Li have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me.
Yeah, it's not safe for Ayo.
I know for a fact that
Not
I
safe
should
for
have
your
died
kiddo.
over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see Ayu grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis.
Oh my gosh, wait, was the writing on the pillar, like when they were like, hopefully Ayu grows up fast so that he can leave quicker? Was that because, like, she wanted to prolong Ayu's, like, so that Ayu didn't have his dad die when he was still a kid? So sad. That's so sad.
If my choice can bring Jiang Li back, then even if I,
Go, King.
even if I die,
Jialiang.
after cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life.
Aww.
Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment together. Just a moment. That's all.
Of course.
Thank you,
Guy.
everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang. Baizhu, Changsheng. Is there really nothing else you can do?
No.
I'm sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Dang.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural
Girl,
methods.
that's so sad though.
What a crazy
So
situation.
sad.
Jiang Li risked it all to save Jia Liang's life. And now, Jia Liang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li.
Man, you know, Paimon, I knew that.
What's the point of it all?
Yeah, it's really sad. You know, this is my one gripe with Genshin's writing. Paimon will just say shit like this. Yes, it's a sad thing. Yes, I don't need you to tell me. It ruins the moment. It takes me out. Stop that. Stop having Paimon explain why a thing is sad. I don't need to know why it's sad. I know why it's sad. I'm here. I'm experiencing the story quest. I am reading the dialogue. I don't need Paimon to tell me, oh my god, this is so sad. Or, oh my god, this thing. Yes, I've been paying attention, Paimon. Thank you. Like, it's so annoying. It's one of my least favorite things about Genshin's writing. Is they'll just have Paimon say the most pointless shit. It's like the most pointless filler dialogue. Anyways. What we can do right now is honor Xiangling's decision to bear witness.
I've seen many
And bear
final
witness.
farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least,
Definitely romantic.
that's
Hella
what
romantic.
generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one.
That's true. Some
But when I
Genshin
think of
fans
those who
do have like no
willingly
community
sacrificed
literacy. That's true.
themselves for others, I cannot help but
Not
think
just
that
Genshin fans,
theirs
a lot
are
of
the
people.
lives least deserving of death.
It just annoys me.
When all this
It just
began,
annoys me.
we
Like,
agreed
if
that
people
once
don't get it,
I
they don't get
was
it.
old enough to help you gather
Then
herbs,
they can
it would be
watch a
time for me to
YouTuber
go.
explain it for 2 hours. Like,
If
just
you
do
could
that.
only
Just
see
that's
him
what
now.
normal people do.
He took me all the way
Just
to
watch a
Liyue
YouTuber
Harbor
explain it for 2
to
hours
see the
instead.
doctor. And
There you
he
go.
got the
Then you
adventurers
can
to
understand why
speak
it's
for
so
you.
sad.
So, I know that you'll both be okay without me.
He said,
I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
Alright. Let's go. Dang, bro just twirled and it's gone. We didn't have to do anything. Thank you, Baizhu, for being so useful.
It'll eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you.
God. Poor guy. Yeah.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Poor Ayo. Poor kid.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have.
Dang. Can't even hear her.
Oh, how I would love.
That's so sad. Oh.
Your voice one last time.
R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. Rest in peace.
Jialiang. 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 Jialiang.
Yo.
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you?
Made it.
Huh? What are...
Oh my god, is he a zombie now?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Did he do a
Do you feel
Chi-Chi?
strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was going
Bro's got the tags all over his body.
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a
He
human.
cheat his ass.
Zombie?
That's right. Before we set off,
Necromancer.
I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely.
Yeah, you're gonna
Whether
still
it will keep you
probably
alive
die.
for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out.
Interesting.
But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu
Wu-Tao's like
finds this
standing here like,
arrangement to be
bro.
a satisfactory one.
Bro.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a
Girl
work in
is
progress
mad.
that
Girl is
hardly lived up to
pissed.
its name.
She's
And
like,
it would have had no
dude,
effect were it not for
another
Jiao Liang's
zombie?
iron will.
You're only taking care of the one. Another
I'm
one?
merely a doctor.
Another
I
one?
understand
Again?
very little
A
of the
fucking
great
again?
principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang.
Hmm.
All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in
What
my
a
power to save
Chad.
them.
What a
And
king.
even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Aww.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
I knew someone was listening in on that conversation.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Girl, Girly
Director Hu
Pop
told
was
me to
not
keep her
getting
suggestions
anything
secret.
from Baizhu.
But it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
He's too smart. He's got too big of a brain. That's why he got a dendrovision.
Serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jia Liang find
She
his missing
smelled
life
the
as soon as
dead.
possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes, making the journey more difficult.
I wonder if Wu-Tao, like, how she smells. Does she smell like old people? Because she's, like, takes care of a funeral parlor?
Never mind. I'll just have
I
to
wonder.
put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming,
Girl is
the
mad.
Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu.
Ayu, that's so cute. Your dad's literally dead. You're not gonna cure him of death.
Oh, is that right?
Bro died.
Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out.
Dang. She really said, I will fist fight you, child.
I'll catch you all another time.
I will fist fight this child.
Finally gone.
Do not put it past me. If you think you're gonna put my business out of business,
If you ask
I will
Grandma,
throw
we
hands.
should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
Such as...
At times like this, a grand
Girl just leaves. Girl just dips. She's like, I don't got time to play with this anymore.
It feels like it was a whole
I'm annoyed. She's annoyed. She's mad. She's gonna get back and she's gonna be like, oh, Zhongli spent another 10,000 more on some useless bullshit. Like that. She's literally gonna like just have a bad day today. Poor Wu-Tao. It was a hard one, you.
Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Let's go!
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything.
I'd like the same eyeliner, Baizhu and...
Don't mention it,
And,
Jiang. I was just
Zhongli.
doing my duty.
Is that like a disciple? Oh, no, it's not quite the same. It looked the same from afar. It looked like very angled, like Baizhu's. It'd be funny if they had the same, same eyeliner. That's what you get for being a student of this guy. Oh. Fuck them.
Now that you are part zombie, there are some rules that
Bro's got tags all
you
over
need to
him.
know.
Oh, so does Chi-Chi. I never noticed that. I only ever noticed the one.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
First, don't forget to stretch your body regularly.
Stretching's
Second,
important.
Don't forget to...
She forgot.
Yes? Go on. Don't forget to...
I forgot.
Dang. 2 rules that you're not supposed to forget, and you forgot one. Well, it'd be like that. Chi-Chi is a good teacher. Yep, Chi-Chi and her excellent memory. Amazing teacher.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Shenmue Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
Pew, 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 pew,
You're
pew.
right. My younger self would have never imagined
love
that things
walking.
would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu.
Oh, so the argument that she had with her master was probably about this. It was probably like, hey master, I'm gonna go make this poison of god remains. And her master said,
I've taken
no
a
you're
look
not.
at your
And she was like, well yes I
elixir of
am.
Immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not
Baizhu's
that,
just that big of a
you
brain.
even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone.
His brain is
Be honest with me.
ginormous.
Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Oh.
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties.
Big brain.
There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison
His
in me
brain
will
is
have already
ginormous.
dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you
It doesn't
might
matter
have-
because he was gonna destroy it anyway.
What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for
Yeah,
this.
girl, you were the one who was doing the stuff.
And went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my sister. But in the
Okay.
end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us.
Seems like a habit.
All disciples of Shenmue Vale destined to turn out this way. To live a short life, haven't given away our own for the sake of others. To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost. Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that some of them I don't
That's
even
crazy.
recognize.
Bro's been making
Can
himself
you
sick.
Still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Shenmue Vale believes in the same
He said, I'm
thing.
gonna catch everything so that I can know how to deal with it. He's smart.
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a
We'll
second.
get some cocoa goat milk for Chi-Chi.
Slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Bro says he knows what he's doing. Like, dude, you are being incredibly reckless. Famous words spoken before a person dies.
What do you mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
Also, when Chencha was talking about fate, what did she mean exactly?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Zhengli's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is
Yeah.
a very long story.
I'm guessing like it lets them live longer.
Long ago,
but
plagues ravaged
like
the land.
the people with the
One
contract
doctor made a
are so
pledge
reckless
to rid the
to,
world
with
of
using
pain
Snaky's power that it like
Even the most
makes them
ingenious mortal
pass away
medicine
early.
could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Eddie.
This contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will
That
harm you
symbol in the eye reminds me of the abundance symbol from Honkai. Star Rail.
Doctor could now reverse the
With like the
process of
wheat,
death.
like kind of stuff.
And yet, the
It reminds
time
me of the
still
abundance.
came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent.
Yeah.
His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself.
Oh, it's a cool art in the backdrop.
unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me.
Sad.
Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum. which has ailed us so.
You look so pretty in this art.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited
He's going
with
all
my
over
old
his body.
friends and your predecessors.
Do you think he wears
Then
these
it's
such
decided.
tight-fitting clothes so that
If
she
there's
can
a
do
life
that?
in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again,
And a
it's
king.
the same answer.
Reckless king,
So be
but a
it.
king.
Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
Bro. Man said, I'm going to find immortality.
Requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Chang Sheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto
Man is trying to become immortal.
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Cheng Sheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it?
You have to become immortal yourself.
Precisely. I will be Cheng Sheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract
What a king!
will end with me.
She was so cool.
The gods of old struggled to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
Man, I hope we get a lot more
But isn't
Baizhu story.
wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth
I
like me,
thought he was cool
who's afraid of
before.
the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
Oh,
For what?
banger.
Paimon just does not know what to
Thank
say.
God.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk.
Let's go, go milk.
Paimon.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
Need some grub for me.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
Go milk.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life
He's
we have?
spitting again. This man only spits fire. That's all he knows how to do. Oh my God, he's so cool. All he does is say the coolest things. Like, he either says something really sus or he says something really cool. How does he do it? How does he do it? How is one man so cool? I don't know if this is one of the quests where there's like things afterward that you can like do. Maybe if we go to the funeral parlor, Huta will be there. Let's check that and then we're gonna wrap up. Cause I am busy today. I got some stuff to do. So, yeah. We're going to wrap up shortly here. Let's see if I don't know if she is or not. She probably isn't. We might as well check. We may as well check. Sometimes they do put people. No, she's not there. Just Fairy Lady. It's so funny that her name's Fairy Lady. Like, as in, you know, like a lady who like takes you on the like river to the dead in like Greek mythology and stuff. I know there's other mythologies with like a similar concept of like the river of the dead. It's really funny with like a fairy person who takes you. It's really funny that she's called Fairy Lady and she works at Wangchuk Funeral Parlor. All right. Well, with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. I will be back on Friday for that tier list. And yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be sure to be safe if you're having more adventures today. And if it's getting late for you and you're feeling tired, be sure to get some rest. You probably have some important adventures tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Where's my screen? There it is. Bye.